Howdy, Greeble-Gunk podcast. This time, I'm just going to talk about speedrunning and the speedrunning specifically that I've done in the past. I've speedrun 2 games before. I've speedrun Germa's Big Adventure and Ultra Kill. One of which, Germa's Big Adventure, I did first. It's a game that someone made about a streamer, Germa985, and I saw it and I thought it was funny. So I played it. And it was a fun little game. And I don't remember why I got this idea, but I probably just thought it would be funny for me to start speedrunning just like this this stupid game. So I became a Germa's Big Adventure speedrunner. I practiced my run for a little bit, trying to get a better time. Learning how to play the game and clear rooms faster. How to beat the final boss more efficiently and faster, and all kinds of little tricks so I could try and get closer to the top. And I believe my best was it was 7 minutes something. I can look. I submitted my run to speedrun.com, which is just like it's where all the leaderboards are. Yeah, I'm on there. My run was 7 minutes, 36 seconds, and 877 milliseconds. Right now, I'm 16th. When I submitted it, I think I was like 12 or 13th. But, whatever. I kind of got I got pretty interested in speedrunning because of this. It was a really nice introduction because especially it was a short game, so it didn't take very long. Each run was like less than 10 minutes, which is way easier to do than some games where it can be like hours and hours of playing just for a single run. So I'm glad that this was my introduction, because it was a lot more welcoming than scaring me off. And I mean, it wasn't a hard game either. It wasn't like it's not like Dark Souls. It's not incredibly difficult. So that was a very fun introduction to speedrunning for me. And I kind of want to get back into speedrunning that game. I kind of plateaued around 7 minutes and 30 seconds. The world record is 5 minutes and 7 seconds, which, significantly, like, that's incredibly faster than mine. Like, just a few minutes or a few seconds doesn't seem like a lot in speedrunning, but especially in larger speedrunning communities, like, the top scores are separated by seconds, sometimes even milliseconds. Let me see if I can look at Minecraft or Super Mario 64 is a big one. Those are two big things. Let me here. So, like, the top score for pre 1.8 Minecraft Java Edition, any percent glitchless. It is the top scores. The top two are separated by 0.75 seconds. Like, it's incredibly close. 750 milliseconds. Just to give you an idea of how much those seconds and milliseconds matter, in a lot of speedruns. I mean, it doesn't for something like Jerma's Big Adventure, because it doesn't have like an ultra serious speedrunning community like something like Minecraft does. But yeah. Anyway, my experience with speedrunning. After I was speedrunning Jerma's Big Adventure for a while, I kind of stopped with any speedrunning of any game just because I didn't really have a game that I wanted to. Because the only reason I would do it is because, either it was funny or I really liked the game. And I did it for Jerma's Big Adventure because it was funny. And I think I tried to speedrun Minecraft a few times. I mean, not to try and get on the leaderboard. You know what I mean? Like the leaderboards on speedrun.com, because those are the best time. Random seed any percent glitchless for 1.16 is 7 minutes and 45 seconds. There's no way in hell I'm beating that. That's hundreds of hours of practice to even get close to doing that. So, I'm not really interested in something, especially as heavily competitive as that. More recently, though, I've started to get back into speedrunning in the form of speedrunning Ultra Kill, which I've just been playing a lot in general. And so I really enjoy the game. This is one of those times where I enjoyed the game enough to try speedrunning it. My best time for the game right now is it's about 40 minutes and excuse me. It's 40 minutes and 54 seconds, 342 milliseconds. The world record I do, so for Ultra Kill, I gotta say I do no out of bounds, which is no clipping through walls and stuff, no big glitches, because I don't really want to learn how to do that stuff, and it's more fun to me to play through the entire game instead of learning a bunch of skips to get through all that. But yeah, I do no out of bounds. The world record for no out of bounds is 15 minutes and 35 seconds, and I've only done a full run of it once. But mine, like I said, 40 minutes, 54 seconds. That would put me on the leaderboard at 19th. Or 20th, I mean. Which isn't bad. But I can do better. And I've done better when I was, like, practicing a few of the levels. It's... A lot of people do it, for the top score. And, I mean, obviously they get some enjoyment out of it, but, like, there's definitely people, especially with, like, Minecraft and stuff, where speedrunning Minecraft kind of becomes their job because they, like, stream it. They become, like, content creators about it or something. Or, like, getting on the leaderboard of, like, a popular game kind of, like, boosts them to give them kind of a career. But, I don't know. I'm just playing Ultra Kill because I think it's fun, man. I'm not actually on the Ultra Kill leaderboard because I didn't submit a run. Because I didn't record the one I did. I just did it in a Discord call with a few friends and timed it just to see how fast I could do it. But I'm yet to record an actual run that I will put on speedrun.com, which I am gonna do because I've practiced a few levels and I've improved significantly. And it's also a fun run to do because it's kind of just, at least for me, riding that line of being too long, and being short, I think at the point where it would be too long of a speed run for me is when I hit, like, the hour mark. When it hits, like, an hour and a half, that's when, at least to me, it kind of becomes too long for me to want to do it. So the fact that, especially a game like Ultra Kill, where it's already pretty fast paced, this definitely works well for me. But yeah, no, I very much enjoy learning all the kinds of shortcuts in the game. Like, I learned that you can skip the first fight, the first room in the game, because there's a little vent that you can punch through, like above the door to exit, and you can just go through that and skip the first room entirely, and that's cool. And then there's all kinds of skips that you can do later. There's a arena in the level 04 that you can just skip entirely, because to set the scene a little bit, it's just this large room. There's a bunch of glass panels in the center, and there's a trigger to spawn all the enemies on those, like, on and above those glass panels. Like, it's just a big wall that's supposed to go up to the top of the room. I mean, I guess it's not supposed to, because it hasn't been fixed. The developer of the game has, like, left in a lot of clips and stuff for the game because they want to, like, encourage speedrunning. Like, for the actual glitchless one, there's a pipe clip that whenever you do it, a little like, text box will appear on the screen that says pipe clip lives, just because they decided to keep it in the game instead of removing it. Because there are a lot of games that will remove glitches like that for that speedrunners use. But yeah, no, what was I saying? There's a trigger in the middle of the room, and what you can do is, if you have, like, the shotgun or the rail cannon, using the malicious rail cannon or the overcharged shotgun, you can blow yourself up to the top of the room and dash and actually go over the barrier and skip the entire arena. And it saves a lot of time for that room. It probably saves like 20-30 seconds. And that's sick. That's really cool. I found that really fun. And then there's other examples of that. Stuff like in 1-4, in one of the bosses, you can grab soap, and the soap will instantly kill the boss if you touch it with it. And that's stupid. That's fun. And it makes the level go by super fast, because there's all kind of holes you can jump through to get a key for the door incredibly quickly. But it's, I don't know. I really enjoy speedrunning Ultra Kill, because there's all kinds of fun skips all over in the game, and all kinds of tech you can do, like boosting yourself with rockets and the shotgun to cross gaps and finish levels faster. But yeah, that's my kind of history that I've had with speedrunning, and just kind of, I guess, a little bit informative about it in general. I don't know. This is just a topic I've really been into recently, and I wanted to talk about it. Greeble-Gunk.